Sophitia.
Swordbreaker. Deals less damage and has a shorter reach, but at least Soul Charge is slightly better. This does not break swords, let alone opponents. This is a direct downgrade already. Easily her worst weapon. Heads up, most of her weapons are bad. 1 out of 10. See Short and Game Shield. It says it has powerful single strikes, but that's a lie. It's a glorified reskin of her default weapon. Once again, it has the B attacks being able to break A attacks effect for both you and the foe, which is void to begin with because it always happens no matter what weapon you use or how much damage you deal. 5 out of 10. Owl Shield. Trades attack power in favor of defense. At least there's a buff, but the 40% damage nerf is what ruins it. 3 out of 10. Blue Crystal Rod. Heals health on attack and Soul Charge raises defense. Once again, attack is lowered. Unlike her previous weapons, the healing makes up for it just by a little bit. Bonus points for referencing the Tower of Jiraga. 6 out of 10. Fire Blade. Deals more damage and has longer reach. Takes reflected damage on hit. Another upgrade compared to prior weapons, but this time the sword can get too hot to handle. One way to cool off the self damage is to throw spam. 7 out of 10. Gladius. Soul Charge raises speed, but it does not decrease offense. At least there are no direct downsides. However, the Soul Charge speed boost is not as good as increasing more offense and defense, even charging. 6 out of 10. Sinval. Has a longer reach and deals counter hits but loses defense. It's a worse Fire Blade. The 35% defense nerf holds it back. Dealing counter damage isn't as beneficial as dealing improved base damage. 4 out of 10. Soul Edge. Deals more damage and recovers HP on hit, with the cost of losing HP on attack. The healing outweighs the HP loss on attack whenever you land hits. This sword requires skill to use. For a Soul Edge variant, it's her best weapon to use. 8 out of 10. Orichalcum. Increases attack power and soul charges quickly. The Japanese version has a defense nerf. It's not as bad as her other weapons. The lack of soul charge buffs aside from the fast charge slightly hinders it. At least the increased base damage is a saving grace. 7 out of 10.
I can't be defeated yet.